I'm sleepy as fuck. Minimize this. There you go. Put it aside. Now, where's Facebook? Boom, boom, boom. What's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, there's Facebook. Yo. I'm not even going to ask, but I'm going to ask. Did you guys see Mayans last night? What the fuck? My goodness. My goodness. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing? We are live. We are live and rolling. What's bro? I am so tired. I don't know what happened. You know how Raph, you know how it is, bro. I am tired. Just dropped the kids off and man, I'm smoked. I don't know what it is. It's one of those days. Like I don't sleep very well. Whatever it is. My mind is always moving. People call it all kinds of different things. I go to sleep late. We watch TV until about 10:30. We have our shows. We're watching a show on Netflix called Dare Me. The lead actress is actually a very incredible actress. I actually super impressed by what she does. And we also watch, obviously, Mayans last night. What the? Wow. Crazy. But on an average, me and my lady, we go to bed around 10:30-ish. And then I stay up for another who knows how long watching whatever other shows. I rewatch movies, I rewatch shows. Sometimes I'm studying actors. Sometimes I'm just up. Good morning, good morning. Where the tacos at? Cinco de Mayo. What? You guys already know. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I slept a little bit more than normal, and now I feel like terrible. What's going on, Mike? Post a link to your beef jerky in here real quick. Hey, I used to have my podcast producer dude. Let me see if he's on. Get on and post those sponsors. What's up, y'all? All right. Good morning. I'm awake. Kinda. Sorta. We got people on YouTube chatting. We got people on Facebook chatting. I'm reading them both. You guys don't forget, all my podcasts are sponsored. And we have a couple other sponsors that just popped up recently. We got Ecom Bulldog. I'll make sure we put a link in there if he's listening. I'm going to get him to put a link in there. Ecom Bulldog is a Marine who teaches you how to make money from Amazon. It's what he does for a living. He's living the good life, man. He can teach you guys how to do that. Ecom Bulldog. I'll get it posted in here in the chat later, as well as some of my other sponsors. Thursday, I'm going to go get my blood work done for Core Medical. TRT. Core Medical Group is where I get my TRT. I haven't done any TRT in the past 3 months because I'm just kind of getting all my health organized. And now Thursday, I'll be going in to get my blood work to get a good baseline to see where my testosterone levels are at now. And then, boom, we start the voyage of getting myself back in shape. Hopefully, I can commit to it this time. This is like the 90,000th time. But life is going in a direction where, getting my fitness on is very valuable. I just realized I broke one of my mounts and it sucks. Yeah. Either way. So we're going to be doing all my blood work done here soon. And then we're going to get our butts back in shape. We got some veteran stuff that we're doing for my mind, body, and soul. Some other sponsors we have is GMR Gold. It's Bullion Box. It converted their names to Bullion Box, giving away some precious metal. You guys can go get a subscription-based model for those. Really love those. We got, I'm wake up, dog. Wake up. I have everything written down. Not everything. All right, Willie Pete's Chocolates. A couple of you guys said you ordered some Willie Pete's Chocolates. I appreciate you supporting them. They're freaking badasses. WilliePete'sChocolates.com. You guys go check them out. We'll talk about mines in a second there, Ben. BetterIn.com, you guys already know. Deadeye Outfitters, there is a golf tournament coming up. If you guys are interested in joining me on the golf tournament, it's in June. I believe it is the... Let's find out. I'm so bad at this because I need to post this. I'll actually post this on my page. Let's see. It will be... What is the dates, dude? When you make a... What? Reno, Nevada. June 26th. So if you guys want to do some golf in Reno, Nevada, June 26th with me and the Deadeye crew. I'm going to put this here real quick, but I'm going to post this later as well so you guys can see. We're going to be doing some fun stuff there. Deadeye Outfitters, they're donating money to Veteran from sales of flannels and socks. If you guys are interested in carrying flannels in any of your shops, let me know. We can get you hooked up. If you guys want to sell some of the socks, we'll get you hooked up. How to be a gunsmith. You guys interested in that? You guys can use your VA loan or your Voc Rehab to pay for mgs.edu. It is a modern gun school that you can get distance learning, education, and learn how to be an armor from your own home. Pretty freaking sweet. I love it. It's badass. And last but not least, don't forget, we got Live Bearded. The promo is Rocco. You can guys get 10% off. Live Bearded. Put a little shine on that bad boy. I'm going to get some stickers put behind me. Shellback. Yeah, I hear you. All right, man. Anyone else see Mayans last night, and was it crazy? I'm going to get you guys a link to Econ Bulldog as well. I want you guys to check him out. But, oh, my goodness. I didn't get to focus on the episode as much as I wanted to, but there was some powerful stuff besides the obvious. Besides the obvious of how it ended. I'm trying not to do too many spoilers because I know there's people that still need to watch it tomorrow. But Danny Pino shows up and just destroys this season in acting. And I got to give Danny a shout out. Hey, and we'll have Momo here tomorrow. If I can get him scheduled. Man, I have toothpaste in my beard. Thanks for telling me. Interesting. But we'll have Momo on here tomorrow if I can get him scheduled so we can talk to him about his role and what he did. And, yeah. But back to the subject of Danny Pino. In the first episode, if you guys remember, he goes into the counselor's office and he wants to know what she talked about. There's this really beautiful scene where he sits down and he sits on the couch that she used to sit on. And he rubs his hands across it, kind of like wanting to feel the connection to his mother once again. Fuck. It was this scene that blew me away, and it had so much depth for Galindo to see this cartel guy go into complete human mode of the process of mourning death of someone you love. And fast forward to last night's episode. If you guys don't know, he's starting to raise questions. This is episode 8. He started to raise questions whether his mother's death was was a suicide or not. And man, that has stirred the pot for him. Why did they change the intro? Because they wanted to make it more invaluable. Everybody's excited about a fucking song on the intro. It's so weird to me. You guys love a song that has nothing to do with like the Hispanic culture, and then they created an intro that had everything to do with the Hispanic culture, and people hate it. They didn't. People are disconnected from the depth of what they're trying to do here. There's big, deep messages that are being sent here, and not a fucking song that has nothing to do with the Latino culture. Is this really interesting thing that people have to understand. They're trying to really make it a statement and a story and a powerful message, and that's why they changed the theme song, because all the stuff originally that was changed is because we had no control over that. And so now that there's control over how the vision of the whole picture is, you will see things changed. So it has a more personal feel to it. You'll get it. You'll get it someday. But what Danny Pino is doing as an actor is just awesome to watch. You guys who want to be actors, watch that dude in this season. It's been incredible. It's been incredible. And when he does what he does, we'll just say that because tomorrow we'll be able to throw all the spoilers out there because people are still trying to watch on Hulu. Tomorrow we will talk deeper on that whole thing. But getting to watch Danny Pino do his acting from normal to fucking crazy to emotional, man, that is fucking acting 101. And he's not the only one. I think a lot of guys on this season have been given the opportunity to do these crazy things. Yeah. And it's just awesome. Like we've seen Coco do his running his gambit of acting and putting himself in fucking positions. You know, I don't know if you guys know this, but Coco Richard Cabral lost somewhere around, I think it was like 60 pounds. I don't even know if he had 60 pounds, but he lost it. He was eating like almonds and all that. It seemed. Great episode last night. Completely caught me off guard the whole time. You know, it's funny. Some dude messaged me mad because I'm a veteran, and in the first episode, I fought a bunch of National Guard guys. Like, way to fucking support the veteran community by fighting National Guard guys on national television. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Either way. All right, let me read some of these real quick. Rolling to Myrtle Beach. Yes. Last episode was wild. Coco went off the deep end. Coco's been going off the deep end, y'all, right? He's just been going off the deep end. Oh, my God. Entire cast is full of amazing actors. We have been blessed. We have been blessed. Yeah, dude, trust me. I get shit on by... Now, I don't know if these dudes have actually done anything in the military. They're just angry. Most of the time when you see an angry veteran, there's a lot of insecurity in there. Right? There's a lot of insecurity because they probably didn't have the career they wanted, or it got cut short, or they didn't, they wanted to be special operation, they didn't make it, whatever. There's a disgruntled veteran because of their own insecurities. And those are usually the loudmouths that pop off on weird things like, are you kidding me? I'm so offended. Like, you're so insecure is what it is. Because if you would realize that I'm an actor, and also that my character is a veteran, come on, right? Crazy. What streaming service carries Mayans? People, educate my man Andrew here. It is going to be Hulu, my brother. If you want to watch and catch up on Mayans, you go catch it up on Hulu. You can, it's the next day on Hulu if you want to watch it live. I watch it live on, I have an app called Sling. Of course you're offended, John. But I have an app called Sling, and I get to watch it at 8 o'clock when everyone else gets to watch it on the East Coast. I'm watching it in Mountain Standard Time at the same time. And you can watch it the same day on FX. So, and I believe there's other apps that let you buy it, $1 here for $2, whatever per episode, whatnot. So, boom. Thank you for the link. That's my man there. What other acting did great? Man, I'm going to get Frankie on here as well. Frankie is the guy who plays Hank, it's so familiar, so I get confused, but Hank is played by an actor named Frankie Loyal. Frankie Loyal is, I think it's a really good season for him, and it shows a lot of depth in his acting that you probably didn't know he had. Shit, I'm just super impressed, and I'm also heartbroken for his character. Heather, we'll talk about Steve tomorrow. I don't want to get into it today. I want to give people opportunity. I want to give people the opportunity to watch it tonight, so I don't want to spoil that. I saw an Edward James Olmos comment. I didn't get to read it. But the Hank, Nails, and Angel drama definitely went off the deep end this episode. Hank's mom is going to be disappointed. Well, listen, I'm going to say this. If you're, yeah, okay, I won't be mean. Is it true that you're trying to create your own platoon? Dude, you have so much of a large, awesome family. Keep up the good work, brother. Thank you. No, I'm not trying to start a platoon. I'm just creating a legacy, I guess. Ask questions about mine. You're more than welcome to. I don't want to spoil it for other people, but also don't forget to share this feed to other people so they can check it out. Thank you, Kenneth. I appreciate it. Yeah, Hank's going to kick some ass. I imagine so. I imagine so. You guys know that. So earlier, if you're just getting in here, oh my goodness, it's a long one here. I know you have plenty of child experiences, and I need some words of wisdom, brother. Today is the first day my fiance and I dropped our son off to daycare. Oh my God. He was born 3 months ago. We know it's good for him, but I'm still sad. Bro, Clay, I'm going to say straight up, I wouldn't be sad. I'd be nervous, right? The way this crazy world is, that's my fear. I will not do a daycare. I have my older daughters that I pay to watch my kids. It's a scary world out there, bro, just because of the world that, I know and I understand. And daycare for kids, at 3 months. I mean, look, I'm not one to question anyone's parenting and anyone's situation, but I would tell you, it's always going to be scary. Man, I'm scared when my 18-year-old daughter says she's going to drive to the school and go to a lacrosse game. I'm nervous for what could happen between here and there from where I have. You know what I'm saying? So it's scary. It's scary enough in this world of crazy people. If you trust the daycare, if you know it well, then it should be fine. But it's a scary thing for anyone. So I think you have every right to be nervous, but don't be sad. Like, I don't get sad when I drop my damn kids off. I drop off at school every morning. I'm like, bye, motherfuckers. I love you. I'll see you later. No, man. Yeah, I'm playing softball tonight. In Sandy. What's up, Jenny? But no, I don't get sad about, it's this funny thing, the way me and my wife, we parent very similar but different, because I let go of the emotional attachment to my kids in the sense where I want them to experience life. I want them to experience hardships. I want them to go out there and figure it out. And then I will be here on the backstop. I call it a backstop. I like to be a backstop for my kids to be able to, if they do find hardship, if they do, get their heart broken or get into a fight in school or they're struggling with something, then they can come back to me and then I can give them my words of wisdom. But my wife is more of like on the side where doesn't want them to see any hardships, would do everything she can to you know what I mean? Do anything she can to make sure they're safe. And I get both aspects of it. My wife is just want to protect them. I want to protect them in the sense where I want to get them ready, right? I guess I teach in the way where I like to get them ready for the future. My wife likes to make sure they're safe and comfortable now. And so we have to come into this we have to come together on some things. Okay, I have a son. I have my son who is 8 years old. This is mama's boy right now, right? And he'll do things like he knows he needs to get his shoes, but he'll wait for me to tell him to get his shoes. And then when I say, hey, bro, you need your shoes, he goes, oh. And that, I'm like, are you saying, oh, because you know that, but you were just waiting for me to tell you that? or oh, is that like, what is that, right? And she's always like, leave him alone. And I'm just trying to say. So I don't like, it's hard, man, because I raise these very independent kids. They wake up and they really just get their life going on their own. I don't have to get them dressed. I don't have to make their lunches. I just make sure they're making their lunches, make sure they're wearing the right things. So in the leadership sense in the military, we call it trust but verify, right? So my kids already know the kind of process in the mornings, and then they kind of go about their own ways and do it. And so I don't know. It's a leadership technique that I use in my household that I really love. How about that Dogecoin? Oh, man, I'm not going to lie to you. I bought a lot of it, and then I sold it, and then I should have kept it going. Ugh. Let's see. The entire cast full of amazing actors. Rocco, I thought it was funny fighting then. I don't know what that means. The Snowflake veterans in Canada watch on Netflix. Rocco, when are you? The fighting scene, the triple, the YouTube video of me and JD fighting. He's talking about. Oh, okay. So I have an idea for season 4. You know, if I am so blessed to be a part of season 4, you need a weekend veteran trip from Salt Lake City to. You can come on through, bro. But I don't drink, so I don't know how fun I'm gonna be. I just tell jokes and make fun of myself. Oh my goodness. Hey, so when we did that thing with JD, I'll probably get JD on here in a couple weeks. But when we did that thing with JD, I genuinely thought I was gonna lose, because the cool thing about that punching bag is the fact that you have no idea of, like, it's not about how hard you actually hit. It's about how good you hit that bag on that particular machine in some specific location that reads the numbers very well. And so when we got that machine, you know, he was doing a really heavy scene, so I was fortunate enough to be able to get the opportunity to go look at it, and I was watching everyone else punch it. I punched it a few times, and I'm like, man, I don't understand the technique to this, because if you punch someone in the face with good technique, a good punch is a good punch. I have power just the size of me, and I've been punching for a long time, so I understand it. But hitting that bag at full speed ahead and hitting in the right spot, you're hoping to get the numbers high. And I remember seeing Mike Beltran, he hit it, and I was like, damn, okay, this is different. And he's explained to me, like, these machines, you got to hit them a certain spot. And so then when JD showed up, we started talking about it, and he's like, did you practice? Like, yeah, I threw a few punches. And he was all pissed off. So, yeah, you have to know the bag. You have to hit it. And JD hits hard, man. JD is not, like, no walk in the park. And so coming up to that last punch, I seriously told myself, like, damn, bro, you just lost. Like, what the fuck? I was pissed. I was embarrassed. I was, like, already, like, giving up. And I'm like, one last shot. Give it all you got. And no shit, I hit it, and I even said, you hear me on the film, I said, I missed it. I felt I missed it. I felt I didn't connect it really well. And as I turned around, the fucking numbers are going up, and I was like, oh my God, I just fucking won. It was so funny. So it was fun. Yeah, I can get Marcus on here. I can get Emilio on here for sure. I'm gonna get all the guys. I'm gonna try and get them all on here live in the morning. They all just gotta wake their butts up, because this is the only time I'm able to do it. I might get Emilio onto my Branches of Struggle podcast. Emilio's been sober for many years, and I would love to have that serious conversation about addiction and mental health with him. So we'll probably get Emilio on that, and then I'll also get Joseph, who plays Creeper, on the Branches of Struggle as well. And then on this morning podcast, I'm going to get Momo, I think tomorrow if he can. Next week we got, I'm going to get Hank or Frankie, who's played by Frankie. And then I got to get the other three knuckleheads, you know, JD, Clay, and Richard. I'll get them on here eventually. Everyone's kind of taking breaks. Everyone's doing their own thing. And so when I can squeeze everyone in, I will. If there's anyone else on the cast that you want me to get on here, let me know, and we'll do our best to make it happen. We might have to push it for later in the day so they're awake. Remember, I'm in Mountain Standard Time, And so it is 8 o'clock here when I start, and it is 7 a.m. for those who live in California. So, what's up, Yogi? What's up? What's up? Good morning from Brunswick, Georgia. Missed last night's episode because the kids decided to act feral last night. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. We had baseball practice. My daughter had a soccer game, and then she made some mistakes, so we stayed after and worked on her soccer game. You know, and then we're driving home, and it's already 7:50. I'm like, shit, dude, I'm gonna miss the show. I like to live tweet with everybody. Mike Beltran, I'll get him on for sure. And then we get home, and by the time we get home, we have homework. Remember, we got a lot of kids. Homework, the dogs. We have showers. Good night, kids. Blah. Teacher appreciation week. My oldest daughter's graduating, so it's like we're doing so many things. By the time we got to watch it, we didn't get to watch it until about 9:30, and then putting the baby to sleep. Man, I didn't get to follow it the way I usually like. When I watch TV, I want no one bothering me. I want the lights off, leave me alone. And so I didn't get that full feel yesterday. It was just madness in the house. And then me and my wife both had to turn in homework in a class that we both don't like. Oh, madness. Whatevers. Good morning. Thanks, Mike. I see you. Appreciate you. Stacy, I see you. Let's see. Well, I saw the brawl, but I don't know about him. He seems too scared and fragile. Who's that, Stacy? Who you talking about is fragile? You better be talking about me. You know how many people hit me up and tell me that I'm their second favorite character on the Mayans? What the fuck is that? I think that's hilarious. I don't need to be your first, but if I'm your second, I don't want to hear it either, okay? Because that sucks. I'm kidding. It's a funny joke I have with my wife of how many people hit me up and say I'm their second favorite on the show. It's hilarious. Hey, don't forget. Oh, Steve. Ugh. Hey, don't forget to share this. Share this so your friends know. Tomorrow we're coming back live again. I'm going to try and get Momo Rodriguez, who plays Steve, on the show. We're going to talk about his very heavy scene, and we're also going to talk about a few other things that are very important to our hearts. Share this. Tomorrow we're going live again in the morning. I'd say 8:15ish, so I can go grab my coffee and do my thing. But don't forget, tomorrow we're going to talk really deep about Mayans. We'll get Momo on here. We'll talk about the show. We'll have some fun. You guys could ask questions, all that jam. Let's see. What is the scariest line used as a drill sergeant and struggle not to laugh at what you said? Everything changes throughout the years. I remember we weren't supposed to cuss at him. One of my drill sergeant buddies was on here watching earlier. His name is Rafa. Me and him pushed troops together, and one of the things we used to tell privates, because we couldn't say, Benjamin knows, we couldn't say F words. We couldn't say, what the fuck, private? What the fuck, private? So, and you know how in the show we say, what the fuck, Steve? Like, you would say that to soldiers a lot. They came down on us at Fort Sill, Oklahoma, that we couldn't say that, so I started saying WTF, like texting. And that was hard for us not to laugh at how stupid we sounded when we said that shit. WTF, private. Private! WTF! And they're like, what the fuck does that mean? That was a stupid one, man. But we made fun of all the privates. I made fun of them all the time. I love them. I love those soldiers. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to talk about it because someone said that what happened with Steve was messed up because we bullied him. And I think that's completely misinterpreted to what actually happened. And so tomorrow I want to dig deeper into that. It's just nuts. Did you knife hand a lot? You always knife hand. This is a knife hand. People are asking, do you knife hand? When you talk to someone in the military, you use a knife hand because it is rude to point. So you go here. I do this with my kids still. I say, hey, watch your tone. All right? Watch your tone. God damn it. Yeah, that's called a knife hand. That shit's dangerous. I went to basic training at Benning, and I was a drill sergeant in Fort Sill, and the reason why was because if you're in the reserves as a drill sergeant, you get activated based on your location on where you're reservist. I was a reservist in Arizona when I got activated to Fort Sill, and then that's far west coast, and it continues going east coast. So further east, you'll go up to the other ones. What the smack, private? What the smack? They probably converted it to smack. Yeah, that's silly. That sounds dumb. I had a soldiers are crazy. You know what's funny? As a drill sergeant, I pride myself in learning and understanding leadership because I've been through so many levels of being from the bottom, being at the top, being back at the bottom, back at the top, and also now managing all these young soldiers who just joined in the military, and getting ready for war, right? They're getting ready for combat. Benja would know the years I was at SIL. It's like 2010 to 2011. I pretty much ran that year. I did a little bit more than that, doing combatives as well. But soldiers are so young and so like clueless sometimes, and it was cool. It's like raising babies, like raising kids who are clueless, and you had to teach them how to be freaking men and women and self-respect and all these weird things. But it was really cool, really cool to do. Knife hand in my house growing up. When did you get slapped? It was dumb and 24 years ago. Oh, 24 years ago. That's funny. You know, there's certain kids that you build a rapport with that you know you can cuss them out. And they cuss them out in a respectful manner. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Wake up. Like, lock your bolt to the rear. Put the weapon on safe. Let's go. You know, all these basic things. And you guys don't know, as a drill sergeant, an Army drill sergeant, you actually go to drill sergeant school. You learn how to modulate everything in the military. When I say modulate, you have to learn how to instruct and teach very, very specific skills, just like the position of parade rest or the position of attention. So when you learn how to modulate, it's a very structured word-by-word reference on explaining to people who would never understand how to do it. So think of it this way. The first position, which I'll name, explain, and demonstrate, is the position of attention. The position of attention is the main position for all stationary, facing, and marching movements. And the commands of this position is fall in and attention. Fall in is a combined command. Attention is a preparatory command when preceded by a preparatory command, such as platoon, squad, or attention. When given, this command is as follows. Group, attention, fall in. And so, like, you teach it by the numbers like that, so the average soldier who's never even seen position of attention will understand it. But damn, that's not easy. That's not easy. Everyone in the chat pops at attention. Group, attention. At ease, you can type now. Go ahead, ask questions. Yeah, that's what I did for many. I'm still considered a drill sergeant right now in the Army. I'm actually going through the process of getting medically retired. So I've done three different doctor's appointments in the past few weeks. Just going through it. The drill sergeant school is tough, man. It's a tough school, but I love it. I love it. Ask questions. We have, let's see, boom, about 10 minutes, 15 minutes before I jump out of here. Half right face. Front leaning rest position. Move. In cadence. Exercise. 1, 2, hey. 1, 2, hey. 1, 2, hey. You guys remember that? If you guys are listening, you're veterans, you guys are probably all sweating and shit. Oh my God. How about cadences? Running cadences. Cadences, do I hunt? I don't hunt. Running cadences and marching cadences. There's different ones. One of my favorite ones is I would wait till family day, and I'm walking the kids out to meet their parents for the first time in a long time. And you would sing these songs, and I never liked to sing this one song until it was time. And when I did, some say freedom is free, but I tend to disagree. Some say freedom is won behind a barrel of a gun. The day when she heard that he died. Woo! Talk about tears come pouring down the faces. Ooh, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I love it, though. I love that. Teaching them skills. Yes. Uh-oh. Video is interrupted. Video's interrupted somehow. I'm not sure why, but either way, yes, we got season 4. Very excited about season 4. Don't know when the call's going to come in and what we're going to do and all that. It's something that we don't know. It's way too early on, but we're excited to have that. I hope we have season 900, and I hope I'm there with it the whole ride. But, yeah, I'm excited about it all. I don't know why my YouTube feed or my Facebook feed is paused. They probably said, like, that's not licensed. It's not licensed a song. Either way. I'm going to hit up Momo today. I'm going to see if he's going to jump on here with us tomorrow. I'll text him right now. Oh, my wife texts. Good morning. Hello. Stupid spell check. Momo, where you at, son? Tomorrow morning. Got it. Text him. Okay. We're back. I don't know what happened. It froze. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think they froze me because I sang a song that had something to do with a word that they weren't comfortable with. But, okay. Won't sing that again. Favorite memory, Tom Hassel asked, favorite memory I have in the Army? I don't know. Graduating Ranger School as a distinguished honor graduate was an honor, and doing it on the same anniversary date of the death of one of my best friends was iconic for me. Was iconic. I've seen streamers torn down because the streamer was too close to the original. Oh, interesting. Jenny wants me to mention that there's a Facebook group called Obsessed with Mayans MC. There's like 9,000 Facebook groups. It's crazy. Did I ever serve in the 82nd Airborne? No, I was in the 75th Ranger Regiment, and then I went into the 95th Division as a drill sergeant. I did a short stint as a psychological operations NCO. What do I do in my free time? I collect baseball cards. No, I don't have a lot of free time. I collect cards. I do a lot of card trading and stuff. But, you know, it's really focused on family and writing. I do a lot of writing, blogging, business stuff. A lot of little weird things. The unword. The un. I watched this YouTube video about a pimp, and he calls it the ism. It's crazy. It's a crazy, crazy story. Either way. Oh, my goodness. Any last questions before I jump out? Miso, you know what's up. Yep. No, I still have this card. We're trying to trade up this card. You know, this card is about $100 value. You can find it online. It's signed, numbered. I'm trying to trade it up. And eventually, hopefully, I trade that up big enough to get a house. And from a house, we're going to trade it up to buy some land. And land, we're going to build some cool veteran stuff. It's just one card. I think from one card of $100, we can trade up to $200 and trade up to $300 and eventually trade up to $1,000.